Hi and welcome to the Trials Park. This is another video blog, just a very short one, just to show you the kind of things that we're up to just ahead of the East Anglian Trophy Trial, which is on July the 1st. That's just over 2 weeks away from this point, and as yet we've got an awful long way to go. Just take you for a little walk round here. This is we're right near the Mont Blanc zone at the moment. We've got a brand new one that's going to go in this evening, tomorrow. Hopefully we'll finish a brand new section off for the trial. Now this is going to be trade area and competitors car park and campsite just down there. So all down this strip here, and as you can see at the moment it's got a thick crop of hay on it. We're just waiting for a weather window so that we can get on there and clear things up. We've been collecting things at a little bit of cost, some nice goodies for the event. As you can see here, we've got some proper rock boulders that we're going to be putting into shape this evening, and hopefully I'll capture a little bit of that. Some East Anglian rock here, and just a little bit more. You can see down into the Trials Park here what we've got. Let's just walk through here and show you down into the depths of the pit itself. And you can see the banks are all cleared, ready to be pegged out and marked out with the sponsors' banners. All the event partners that have gotten involved with this, we're extremely happy with the way things are going and the way the trials industry in the UK has actually got behind us with this event. But back to this interesting little thing here that we're building. I don't know what shape it's going to be. It kind of starts to lead itself. I make the first dig with my machine. I've got a rough idea of where it wants to go. But the idea is that we'll have a very, very spectacular section here, certainly for the elite and the experts, which will be here, right next to the trade area here, and catering here. So you can have a cup of coffee if you're spectating, bacon rolls, something like that, and watch the action right in front of you. So, let the action begin. We're going to start digging. Hi and good afternoon, welcome to the Trials Park. This is day 2 of our GRO Global Racing Oils section build video blog, and I'm pleased to announce that we've actually finished it after just over 4.5 hours of work in total put in. Actually probably just a little bit more than that, because we had to travel some distance to go and pick up materials to do this, but nonetheless it's done, finished, and we're going to take you for a quick guide round it right now. Okay, as we saw yesterday, this was the start of it. We have some more additions to it which will become clearer as we get around this corner, but really pleased that have managed to successfully find 5 what I consider to be fun and challenging routes for every ability, and that's including beginners and wobblers, going right through to the pro elite class that we're running here at the East Anglian Trophy Trial. So if we begin the trial, the section here, this has been section number 10 out of 12. I can show you mainly the expert and the elite route on this. The other 3 routes will be meandering their way, picking off various hazards skill level according to their skill levels. So this will be the start gate just here, and through here, tackling these this series of tricky rocky steps up on a peculiar bend, up onto this ridge, down the clay soil, little bit of a turn in here, and then this is where it starts to get interesting. I'm predicting that the way that we've placed these, which is an awkward length, probably just under a bike's length in total at a slight angle, probably the easiest way of tackling this, if a rider's got the ability, will be to carry the front wheel and then back wheel it from this one onto that one. Otherwise it'll probably be quite an energy sapping attempt to get through these two. Experts will be going straight up. We're planning to bring the intermediates around the bank and just tackle with this one, and then they're going to be going up and around the side of these rocky steps here. The experts will be going straight up, as I've mentioned. The elite, well, they're going to come up to about this point. They'll then turn acutely off to this direction here to what will be a boxed off area, and hopefully all dressed up nicely by James Fry and Emma Bristow with all their GRO tape and banners. And this is what's going to face the few elite riders that we've got coming here, and that's some sizable step, I must admit, with a great big chunky piece missing, which will be quite good. I think interesting to point out that riding up this, they're then going to have to deal with a very unlevel riding surface there. If I raise the camera up, you can see it's not flat, and you know, bike positioning, the back wheel is going to be quite critical. Otherwise it could be taking a cheeky 1 or 2 marks off the elite class riders. And then up onto that, that's changed since yesterday. I moved the one that was there down into there. You'll see it in a minute. There's a very good reason as to why I did it. It just kind of lended, the rock that was on there lent itself very nicely to be placed down there, and you'll see what I've done with it in a minute. But that's a bigger one, so that's quite much more solid, which I'm quite happy about. Now if we just turn around, as I said yesterday, this is going to be the trade area. We're planning to have the catering wagon in just about this corner, hopefully facing this way, so it'll encourage spectators on the day, or anybody that's not riding, because we have the Osset class, and no doubt we'll have families with their kids wanting to watch some of the grown-ups riding. The Osset class are going to be running their competition during the lunch break, which is quite a novel idea, but I'm looking forward to that one. But we should get quite a nice congregation of riders at this point, spectators I beg your pardon, being able to view this very handsome section that we've put together. And then obviously the trade area going around there, freestyle wagon's going to be just there, others around the side there, Pidcock's just over there. But if we just come in here and have a look at, we'll just take you up the expert approach. A little bit of a rise here, clipping the back wheel onto the edge of this, onto this, probably third gear to be perfectly honest, up into this, and then straight up onto the pinnacle, which is this little baby here, which could throw you off balance if you're not careful. But if we just turn and look down there, that's where the elite coming up. This is where the experts are coming up here. The intermediates will be coming up and around the side of it. Now, expert and elite will then have to drop off this. There's a sneaky little line in here which I know that I'd be taking, but it depends what kind of a state the rider's in when they get to the top there. But then the idea is to drop down 1, 2, 3, and let's see if we see a rider actually just miss that one completely and jump into the bottom there. Who knows, it may be done. Maybe just skipping down there and then just running the front wheel up to the front of that one. But if we turn the camera a bit and come around to the side and then look back on it, you can see coming down there, it's going to be quite nice. Into the bottom. I had to put this crazy paving in because the soil that we've got around here is quite clay based and it does get wet, and I'm just thinking about the winter time as well, and this will bed in. It just gives it a little bit of drive off the bottom there instead of the wheels clagging up with blue clay, which is not what we want. It just takes the fun away from it. So anyway, once down into the bottom here, that's what you're going to be faced with, and that's the final bit of the section. Probably not overly difficult once getting to this point, but I'd imagine it will take a few marks off the riders. a few cheeky 1s or 2s, and maybe even a 5 if you mistime it. So that's the finish of it. Standing up here, there we go. You can see that is the rise from that step onto that one. Very, very slight undercut. Once you're up onto there, I think you'll be fine. And then the idea will be down there, finish the section, and if we just turn back and have a look at the thread of it, you can see the other way round. Probably be good in reverse as well, but we plan to run the flow of the section this way. Everything will be viewable from there, which will be great, and here it's going to be a fantastic spectating section right near the main trade area, right near the competitors' car park as well. I can just show you here very briefly. Finished section number 10, down to the bottom, bike park. Section number 11, Mont Blanc, begins there. It then threads its way round all of this collaboration here, and it will finish coming up over here. The riders will then go down the path where my loader is, down to what we call bridge. They'll do bridge section, and that'll be section number 12, the final section of the lap. Complete that, come back down here, then riders are welcome to call into the pits, Parc Fermé, to refuel either themselves or their bikes before completing another lap. Now, anybody interested in riding, don't forget you've got just about 2 weeks to go to get your entries sent in. You can enter on the day. Entries are £15 per rider, and obviously all the details for that and the necessary forms that you need can be found on the DKS Sports website. I believe it's DKS sport.co.uk is what you need to find all the relevant information that you'll need for this event. We're really excited about it. We've got a great team of people that have been working very hard for months and months now on this, and we're finally entering the last 2 weeks, and the course is looking superb. I just hope that Mother Nature plays her part in this so we can get the hay cleared. As you can see, it's still out there, but hopefully if we get the right weather window we can get that cleared away for next week. And just look forward to seeing everybody here on the 1st of July. I'm going to sign off now. There's going to be another video blog or 2. We plan to take the head cam out with the bike next week, just to show you around a few more of the sections here as well. In the meantime, keep your feet up, keep it smooth, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, bye bye.